My mother called me selfish for refusing to cover the bill for everyone she invited to an extravagant restaurant. So I went full scorched earth and took back the luxurious lifestyle I gave her. I'm pretty successful, especially in comparison to my family. I also travel quite a bit for work. When I do come into town, I try to meet everyone and usually go out to a few dinners. Because of the income disparity, I almost always pay for my family. Sometimes I splurge and take them out to a nice place, but usually it's just out back or something. I have no issue with this and love helping my family. I handle family vacations, bought mom a car, etc. So I feel very generous with them. I was returning to town for the holidays, but couldn't stay long this time. My mom said everyone wanted to see me and planned a dinner. After I got into town, I received a text from my mom a few hours earlier about meeting at a high-end steakhouse. I was uneasy about it because I always initiate more expensive meals, but I rolled with it. I show up at the restaurant to find a huge party. My mom, stepdad, grandparents, cousins, neighbors, etc. Usually, our family dinners are roughly 6 people. I don't have much family, and very few I'm close to. There were almost 20 people. I didn't think much of it and ordered dinner. Then the neighbor of my grandmother, whom I've only ever waved to, offered a toast to me for being so generous and taking everyone out to dinner. I looked at my mom, who was beet red. Appetizers came out at this exact moment. I had assumed some version of a Dutch meal since so many people were there. I immediately said, "I'm not paying for dinner." I quickly looked around. Everyone had drinks. They ordered a ton of appetizers, and everyone had steaks. At this place, steaks are $80 to $250 per person. Quick math said this was going to be a $4,000 dinner. I got up, threw $100 on the table and left. My phone was blowing up. I turned it off, went to bed, and left the next day without saying bye. I didn't handle it well, but I felt used. I also told my mother I would stop sending her monthly allowance. Update. My mom has been begging me to call her, so I figured I'd let it go and call her back. I apologized for storming out and assumed she would apologize too so we could move forward. I was called selfish, greedy, disrespectful, and mean. I asked how they could call me greedy and selfish after everything I've done for everyone. She said I didn't do that much and could do more. To be clear, I bought her 2 cars now and helped remodel a bathroom. I replaced their roof, new appliances, and paid for 5 to 6 family vacations. This is on top of a legion of other things. I got so mad that I went a scorched earth and told her that nobody would receive any more help and that they didn't appreciate it going forward. I called AT&T and canceled the 6 lines I was paying for everyone. I canceled the internet I was paying for. I changed passwords on or canceled all my streaming accounts and kicked their cars off AAA. I kicked her off my insurance, and I canceled the credit card I'd given her. No more free rides. Update 2. My niece said everyone was in shock after I left. They tried to cancel dinner, but the apps and drinks had already come. So they split a $700 bill and left. Mom's been calling. I'm avoiding her calls now. Her voicemails are each meaner than the last, so I deleted them now. I told her I wanted time for us all to calm down, and I'll talk to her next month. I was uninvited to a cousin's wedding I barely knew. They didn't want drama, but let it be known that they would like the present. They were deciding where the family vacation would be this summer previously, but that horse is dead now. I visited with my niece who told me there is zero remorse or understanding. It is an accepted consensus that I'm a greedy, mean monster.